Hey, Sapphire here. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and address what has been going on lately. Sorry for in advance, this video is unscripted and it's not like any of my other videos, and I apologize for that. I would really like to continue making content, video essays, edits, all those types of things, but this is big enough that I need to address it. So for those of you that don't know, last Friday I received a copyright strike on my video, How's Moving Castle, A Lesson on Insecure Love. This video is by far my most popular video. It had over 250,000 views at the time. It had been up for over 2 years, or just about 2 years. And it got taken down. Not only was it taken down, it was a copyright strike. So for context, a lot of the times what will happen is a company will use copyright to claim your video, which basically means that it leaves it up, it can be public and viewed, and you still get all the views, but they take all the revenue, which still isn't great. That means all your hard work, you get nothing. They essentially take all your money from it. A copyright strike is even more serious. It's an immediate removal of the video, the views your channel got, as well as a strike. And if you get 3 of those, they can terminate your entire channel. Now, I believe that the video fell well within fair use. It was commentary, it was transformative, it was not a substitute for watching the film. In no way would anyone say, come and watch my video, you get the exact same thing from watching the whole film itself. So, in a little bit of a predicament with that right now. I don't know what to do. I do not have a team of lawyers to fight this. I am just one guy running a channel. You know, I wish the system was better, but this is just the reality I live in. I don't know what I should do moving forward with content. Obviously, doing a channel that has video essays and uses content from studios always runs this risk. I try to use content in a way that is under fair use, so I always provide commentary. I never post, the whole film or even most of the film. I think my longest video of a film is like 16 minutes or so. So I'm not even using a majority of anyone's content. But moving forward, it's really hard to say because it kind of limits me on what I can cover. I want to still have this video be seen. I thought about maybe creating a Patreon and putting this video unedited up there for viewers. It's a little hard to, I don't like putting a paywall to my content. I feel like my content should be free or ad supported, and I don't want to put a content barrier up. That's just not the way I want to run things. But YouTube right now is making that very difficult for me. So please give me some feedback. Would you want these videos on Patreon? I feel really bad about doing that. I really struggle with that option. But if that's the way people want, I can go that direction. I don't know if I should pivot from doing video essays in general. It is the area I'm passionate about. I know many of you have liked what I've created here, and I want to continue doing that. But it's looking like it's becoming harder and harder to do that with dodging, these copyright strikes and everything. If I do pivot, what kind of content would you like? I kind of dabbled with making a more, let's say, less escapism, I'll say, in my last video on Spider-Gwen. That was a topic that I felt really strongly about, and I have a lot of opinions about what's going on right now that I would like to speak up about. But my channel has kind of been for escapism, so I don't know if I want to lean into that. If you guys want me to, I can. I've definitely had, things written. I wanted to do a V for Vendetta video on the 5th of November, and I feel like that was a good way to kind of weave these two things in a way where it's somewhat escapism, but it's somewhat talking on real life situations. This is hard. You know, if anyone has any advice, I'll take it. I had someone on my post for me to go on Twitter and go on YouTube support and tweet at them. They usually reply. I don't have a Twitter. I do not want to support that platform. I heavily disagree with a lot of things Elon Musk has done, and I feel like it would be a betrayal to my values and my audience to support him and his platform. I'm over on Blue Sky, so if you want to follow me over there, that's great. Anyone knows anyone, another YouTuber in this space? I know that there's gotta be something with Studio Ghibli, because my video got striked and it was a manual strike as well. But there's other content creators that have done video essays on Howl's Moving Castle, on Spirited Away, and they're up. I don't know if they receive revenue, but I would, at this point, rather lose all future revenue on the video than have it completely removed. This is a big deal for me. I, at this point, don't think it's the best video I've ever made, but it certainly is my most popular, and that's a major hit for me. So without rambling too long, I don't even know what I'm gonna put in this video. I just want to ask for advice, ask what you guys want to see. I still want to do a Halloween video. It's not going to be on any movie that's big. I really wanted to talk about Sinners this year, and I wanted to talk about how that, Sinners in the movie Get Out are very similar and have similar themes, and talk about those kind of things. But like I said, doing any kind of commentary on any big studio film is getting really hard. I could do it where it's like a slideshow where I just show literally stills, but I don't really want to go in that direction either. Maybe I should. Let me know if you would be okay with that. But yeah, tell me what you think I should do. Thanks. Peace.